good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching today. Sasha here, and today is day 29. And I know I keep saying this, folks, but we are truly in endgame for the month of iced tea celebration. It's only this video and tomorrow's video, and that's it. So, like I said, we're going out strong, and today I have a type of video that I haven't done in a while. I've done it last year a couple more times, unfortunately. I meant to do it this year too, a little bit more, but haven't really done it. I guess you can count the Gold Peak tea as somewhat head-to-head. But yeah, folks, that's what we're doing. It's a head-to-head. And the competitors are Florida, Texas. So I already know this isn't indicative of the entire state's way to make tea. These are just two sample companies, and I happen to find them. And also it's sweet tea. I wish I could have like another variety of tea. Like I know Southern Sweet Tea, they actually have their unsweetened tea that they just launched. And then I've tried moonshine teas, unsweetened tea. So, but that's okay. It's just, that's something in the future. But for now, these two are going head to head in a clash of who makes the better sweet tea. Southern Sweet Tea Company or Moonshine Sweet Tea. Both have sweet tea in their names. So they know a thing or two. I'll introduce them one by one now. We'll go. So no stranger to Moonshine Sweet Tea. They are from Texas. They have strong ties to military and Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I think is pretty darn cool. They've been out a whole lot longer, so they have some experience. They have a whole lot more flavors under their belt, a lot of which I've tried, and I can't knock them. They have some pretty good varieties. This one doesn't boast, it uses cane sugar, and I'm trying to think, no GMOs, it's gluten-free, kosher, and that's about it. Austin, Texas, Moonshine Sweet Tea. Then we have Florida's own Southern Sweet Tea Company, and they boast all natural, no added colors, no added acids, no additives, gluten-free, and flavonoid antioxidants. Which is kind of interesting because they have acids in this tea. So that's probably going to play a little point. These folks at Southern Sweet Tea Company just recently came out. They've probably been brewing their own tea for like a while now, but in terms of mass production, it's been very, very recent. Like, I know they were at the Plant City fair or Strawberry Festival. I think that's what they're known for, Plant City. So they were there, and then they got like rave reviews, and they're like, you should bottle the tea and distribute it out. And they finally got around to doing that, I believe last year. So they're the new kid in the block, but I say, we got to keep our eyes open for this company. Let's see. Now we can compare and do nutrition facts. That's how I wanted to do it. So looking at the bottles, both are 16 ounces or a pint or 473 milliliters. And nutrition facts. So moonshine, they tell you off the bat, one bottle is the serving size. Okay. And the caloric content for the bottle is 140 calories. Fair enough. Moonshine sweet tea, however, their caloric intake is, well, first of all, their serving size is only half of this bottle, 8 fluid ounces. So they say serving sizes are 2, and caloric intake is 220 per bottle, because they have the per serving of caloric intake. That's how it's usually done. And it's 110. So this is already a lot more, calorie dense. But, so, it's a yikes for Southern Sweet Tea Company, is they're much more calorie containing. Like, we're talking 80 calorie difference, I believe. So not many people who are like concerned are not going to want to, divulge if, 80 additional calories. But they both have 0 grams of fat for sure. Moonshine sweet tea makes it known that it's cholesterol 0. Southern Sweet Tea Company doesn't mention cholesterol. Okay, sodium. Southern Sweet Tea Company has 0 milligrams of sodium, while Moonshine has 5 milligrams of sodium. So not too much of a difference, but still, when you put sodium in your tea, especially somebody who's like kind of sensitive to sodium, it's gonna taste like you added a pinch of salt, which may kind of throw off the person's taste buds, but that's just me. I don't really care for sodium in the tea, so it is what it is with that. Okay, carbohydrates. Funny that total carbs, 27 grams for Southern Sweet Tea, the Florida company, and of which 27 grams are the sugars. And for Moonshine Sweet Tea, 30 grams of carbohydrates are in this tea, and of those carbs, it's 30 grams of added sugar. So, how is there more sugar, like, per gram? How is there more sugar than Southern Sweet Tea Company? Yet Southern Sweet Tea Company has 80 calories more than Moonshine. It's a little odd of a question, or not odd question, but like odd of a finding. Okay. Both have 0 grams of protein, because as y'all know, like, tea's not really known for having any protein. I shudder to think if tea actually has protein and what it would taste like, but we'll just leave that up in the air. Okay, so that's it for the Southern Sweet Tea Company, Florida company. Moonshine Sweet Tea has added the vitamins and minerals, 0 micrograms of vitamin D, 0 milligrams of calcium, 0 milligrams of iron, and 86 milligrams of potassium. Because, I don't know, it just has it. But it's like a very small amount for the daily recommended intake. Okay, ingredients. So for Southern Sweet Tea Company, there is purified water, cane sugar, or pure cane sugar, and custom blended teas. Only 3 things. While Moonshine Sweet Tea Company has filtered water, pure cane sugar, black tea leaves, which are fair trade and organic, and then phosphoric acid. So, interesting that they added the phosphoric acid, and Sweet Tea Company makes it known that, okay, no, we don't add phosphoric acid, or just acids in general, citric acid, whatever kind of acid. Okay. So, because of that one extra ingredient on the moonshine, that might sway some taste buds. But it's time for the head-to-head. I don't know why I did that. But I should have gotten this off. Southern Sweet Tea Company doesn't have this, but it's kind of a good measure to know that if your bottle was tampered with, you have that indicator. But with Southern Sweet Tea Company, you just have the standard lids. So here we go. Want to make sure that these are not having any sediment on the bottom. Okay. And I'll show y'all. So no sediment. Pretty much just a bunch of bubbles, and I can't really get the angle right for y'all, but okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna taste the lesser sugar content tea first, and then move on to the more sugar tea. So it'll be Florida first, then Texas. Alrighty, folks. So enough talk. Here we go. Florida's own Southern Sweet Tea Company. Cheers. It's like they didn't want their tea blend to be masqueraded by sugar. And I can appreciate that. That's what drew me in, because of their unique tea blend. That's what drew me into this tea company in the first place. Their unique tea blend, which I can say what I think it is, but I don't want to get in trouble. But I definitely get some teas that, you would use for like breakfast, or, it's really enjoyed hot. So the fact that they used it in iced tea is probably what's so unique about it. It's got a bold, bitter, well, not bitter, but a bold flavor, if you will. Almost like, I don't know, coffee equivalent, because it's so dark, and I guess you could say it's almost got like a bitter note to it, but it's not bitter where you could taste like an acid or something, or it's like sour. No. It's like a really interesting flavor note. So that's Florida. And this has, now I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to review, or we're going to taste Texas's own Moonshine Sweet Tea. Been in the game longer. Yeah, simple ingredients like Southern Sweet Tea Company. So Much lighter in color. I'm wondering if that's because of the presence of the acid. But it's been a while since I've been in chemistry, y'all. So here we go. Moonshine Sweet Tea's original sweet tea. And here we go. Down the hatch. Bottoms up. So, Moonshine Sweet Tea's sweet tea. It's much more smoother than Florida's sweet tea. The sweetness is, it's all right. It's pretty much along the lines of whatchamacallit, like original sweet, so sweetness is there. This tastes like the tea base that they use. It pretty much tastes like an orange pico. Like, that's typical compared to Florida tea. The Florida Southern Sweet Tea Company. Need to get another sip in. Yeah, I believe like this has like more orange pico in it. And maybe a hint of that bold black tea that they use. So it could be, the same as Southern Sweet Tea in terms of what type of tea they use, whether it's an Assam or Darjeeling. I think out of those two, because again, those are some black teas with really characteristic flavor profiles, aside from like Earl Grey, English breakfast, and those teas, those 4 teas that I mentioned, you usually have those hot. Now, the fact that they put it in with orange pico, that's what you usually have with iced tea. That's pretty much what everybody uses. Really, here in the South, that's what they use is orange pico. And it's kind of milder in taste, but the reason why these 2 teas are so unique is because they use a blend of a different black tea versus orange, like straight up orange pico. But yeah, Texas moonshine sweet tea. It uses orange pico because I can taste that. Oh, it tastes like other teas, but it's got a hint of something else. That's what I would get with that tea. Yeah, and then with Southern Sweet, like the balance is like way different. Like they don't use, like they might use orange pico, but the ratio is so different. Like they use the other black tea as the majority, most of the base, and then like a hint of orange pico. Because this tea is so bold, so different compared to this tea and other teas like your usual grocery stores tea or restaurant fast food service type tea, or iced tea, I should say, sweet tea, where like you can tell they're using orange pico. So, with that being said, that's pretty much it. Now, that's with the tasting and the reviewing portion. So, which do I prefer? Oh gosh. Yeah, it's Southern Sweet Tea Company. I didn't mean to hit the camera. But yeah, Southern Sweet Tea Company. Like I said, your black tea selection is amazing. Would definitely get this again. This isn't bad. This isn't bad, y'all. Moonshine Sweet Tea is not bad. And then I would encourage you to go check their other flavors. But like I said, this is a great. This is like you knock it out the park and you want me to. I want to try your unsweetened teas. Southern Sweet Tea Company. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for Southern Sweet Tea Company's unsweetened tea, and maybe we could do another showdown, another head-to-head. But with the sweetness, their black tea selection, and yeah, that just won it over for me. But I mean, y'all, I tried. This was me being unbiased because this is good too. This is good too. It's just if that's what this company used, like Orange Pico, it's been done before, and it's like this is like so like commonplace, but they had like that hint, that essence of like another tea present if they decide to do a blend of teas, a blend of black teas. But if you want to try a unique tea experience with sweet tea, and you think you know sweet tea, try these folks out, y'all. And I'm telling you, this is Southern Sweet Tea. Your black tea leaves are pretty darn good. Like I am very curious as to trying unsweet tea from y'all, and I'll be more than happy to pair that with Moonshine's own unsweet tea, which I've had. So, both teas are amazing. Like, whatever you can find, go ahead and support them. These folks are still young in the game. I really hope, and I actually reached out to them, like, I hope y'all can do, like, green tea, white tea, herbal tea, because I have a feeling that y'all could really do some things with that. And, Moonshine Sweet Tea, their lineup is ridiculous. It is so good. Love the fact that they use different types of flavoring for their sweet teas. And, definitely you can find them at your Target, no matter where. I think it's nationwide. But you have to go into that snack counter or whatever it's called. Like their concession area that's like next to Starbucks or whatever. That's where you typically find Moonshine Sweet Tea. So, folks, that's going to do it. That is it for day 29. I've been enjoying this month. I've been tasting some good tea. I've had a couple of okays, but really just in general trying out new teas and seeing what I like and talking to you all about it. I'm sad, however, all good things must come to an end. And, there's still Tuesdays with the tea. There's still Thirsty Thursdays. But the next theme month won't be until, I think it's December. That's my next theme month. So, like 6 months, y'all. Pretty much at the end of the year. So, folks, that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making. this video. Any questions, comments, suggestions, or small talk, don't be a stranger. Leave it in my comment section below. Any and all are welcome. Greatly appreciate it. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Have you tried either or? Do you want to try Moonshine or Southern Sweet Tea Company? Let me know in the comment section below. Both are good teas. They're just made a little differently. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. And yeah, day 29 down. One more day to go. And I already know what I'm doing then. So please tune in tomorrow if you'd like. Would really appreciate it. And yeah, folks, take care. Make it a great day today and every day. Continue to enjoy your weekend. And until the next video. Bye now.